well, it is, it's the morning after, each today's, incident, shall we say. I was half afraid I was gonna find another egg on the ground today, but obviously that didn't happen. Still sort of struggling with it, honestly. I kind of broke down once this morning. It's just a situation I've found surprisingly difficult to cope with. You know, we lost Taco's egg, and I was totally fine. Didn't upset me. I thought it was unfortunate, but you know, I didn't I don't know, grieve about it, you know. But this has been sort of strangely difficult for me to I don't know, make sense or something. So I've sort of been equating it for myself as I don't know, in a sort of extreme example, like you know, like, I don't know, the difference between having a pet that is really sick and you know, might not make it, versus you know, finding your sick pet like just like suddenly deceased from like violent means, you know. Like, I was prepared for one or both of those eggs to not hatch, but finding it actually like violently destroyed in like an inexplicable circumstance was I think harder for me to deal with. Boys, could you not make such a mess? Picky birds. I was up around 7 or so, 7:20 maybe this morning, and came down to eat and looked out the kitchen window, and I think I caught a glimpse of Daddy field trip time, perhaps. You know, the kids were walking up and down the ramp, and Newt was sort of going in between them, as if like sort of checking on them, and he would walk away a little bit, like down towards the food, maybe as a like kind of like encouragement to follow and explore with him. So it was cool. It's good to see him hanging out with his kids and doing his daddy duties. Hi, Cloud. Do you want me to make my legs more available for you? I have bare legs, so it's not going to be particularly comfortable for me, but that's my toe, buddy. At least you don't stick your beak in between my toes. Yeah. Your wife does that, and it's unfortunate. It tickles. Newt, I swear to God, you make the biggest mess. The mirror is kind of nice because actually gets to see behind the ramp with the camera, so I know what's going on back there, even if I can't visually see it with my eyes. Having another round of somebody leaving behind some pretty dark, like sort of clay green poops, which I really associate with the safflower seeds. I wonder if it's the kids, because I've been feeding them so many safflower seed snacks. It's not many of them. Like there's that one, which is obviously It's sort of flattened. And, like, there's one. They don't really, like, there's one, like, right there in the middle of the screen. I don't really see, like, a whole mess of them. Just a few. Newt, I swear to God. Newt, come on. Be cool, dude. What are you even looking for? Been really irritable, honestly, since it's just boring. I have a cat who she is honestly a little demon. In the terms of causing trouble, just like a fucking house hobgoblin, you know. And like she's just so full of mischief and crimes. She's very sweet, but she's we call her terrible and awful all the time because she's just like really poorly behaved, and finds our dislike of any of her activities quite amusing and fun, and she thinks it's a game. And I think she's also very confident that we would never actually punish her for her various crimes. So she's you know, she goes through life having quite a bit of fun, and she's a really bad habit of really persistently begging for food upstairs in the room where I bring the babies. You know, when obviously the babies aren't there. And last night I was so I was just having such a bad day. I just like screamed at her. That didn't even faze her. She was just like, just squinted. she's totally unfazed by our not being happy with her activities. Which you know, like we have a cat. Her name's Topaz. She's just like chubby black cat. We like always try to control her weight as best as possible, but she just seems to be naturally plump. You know, like she's always been a little plump, even as a kitten, and that's just kind of how she's built. She puts on weight really easily, but there's no getting her to like skinny. Like that's just not a thing she does. And like to get her to that point, I think would be like malnourishing her. So, it's a little chubby black cat, and she's very, very, very sweet, but she's very easily made nervous too. You know, even by us. I get the feeling that like perhaps she you know, perhaps during people's nighttime wanderings, she's been kicked a couple times because it's really hard to see a black cat in the dark, and she does not know that like in the light we can see her, so she's a little skittish about being walked towards too fast. So there's a lot of things that make her somewhat skittish, so we have to sort of treat her with kid gloves, you know. I mean, she loves us very much, and we love her very much, and that is very clear in our interactions, because, you know, if we worry her, we can calm her down again pretty fast. But, like, I'll scream at Ember, the criminal, but, hi, you wanna come out? Huh? You come over? But, you know, I would never scream at Topaz that way. You know? Some animals just have, like, certain, you wanna come up, Newt? Huh? What are you doing? Some animals just have certain, like, you know, behavior requirements of you that are different from others. You know? I can get away with yelling and even, like, you know, lightly, you know, giving little girl a smack on the face. Just a little tap tap. Hard on the face. And she does not care. It does not affect her at all. If I did that to Topaz, she would be, like, scarred for life. Hi, Taco. Hi, Sweetums. Like Newt, I can handle without, leave the lady alone. Leave the lady alone. Yes. No. There's no reason to bother her. She's not doing anything. You can bother her when she gets in your nest and when she's not near me. But if she's over here, I am in no fight zone. Now she's back up, so be chill. But yeah, like I can handle Newt, and like the reason I chose him to do the have you finally figured out that you are a handsome man and you can see that in the mirror? I can handle Newt and not have him hold a grudge about it. It's the reason that I chose him as the lice check man. You know, we grabbed him and we manhandled the absolute crap out of him. You know, lifted his wing, spread it all out, rummaged through his feathers. You know, checked his neck feathers and his face feathers and all that. And you know, as soon as we let him go, he left, and then he came right back. You know, he just came and he sat right back on my shoulder. He does not hold it personally if I do the occasional light handling, like when I weighed the adults. Are you a handsome boy? He knows it. You're feeling very manly this morning. I haven't seen him display to the viewer like this very much. Maybe just once before. Yeah, so when I was weighing the adults, I chose him to do first because I knew it was probably going to be require a little troubleshooting to make work right, and make sure that the weight was accurate. So I had to grab him 3 separate times, and you know, he still came over afterwards and hung out with me. He's like, all right, are you done? You done? Cool. All right, we can be friends again. He's really just not permanently offended by the occasional disrespect of his boundaries. He doesn't hold a grudge, not against people at least. You were just wandering. What are you doing? Huh? What is it? That's my foot. Yes, we've had a lot of checking out my toes today, even though they've been on display for 2 months. Where are you going? But you know, handling Storm like that, I think would really put her off, and make it so she was less likely to approach me in any form. I mean, there's a reason that I've why are you being a jerk? Why are you being a jerk? Come on, don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. There's no reason. She's not doing anything offensive, buddy. Stop it. He says, why are you stopping me? Yeah, you can come hang out in my head. That's fine. Try not to let out one of your really nasty poops on me. Taco, I could probably get away with. Did you flinch because you heard your name? Do you actually know your name? I hear a frog. Taco, I could probably get away with a little manhandling without her being too permanently offended. I'd mostly just get punished for it, I think, instead of her holding an actual like grudge. I mean, as soon as I moved the tipplers out here and stopped the regular handling, I mean, within a week they were they're like, oh, you just come in here and hang out, and there's no required grabbing for that to happen. Awesome. And went from just hanging out in my orbit and you know, occasionally landing on me to full on, you know, preening me and being affectionate and in, you know, the way a bonded pair sometimes can be. Plum is kissing Banana. They've been getting pretty near with each other lately. Plum didn't take any scritchies from me yesterday, which was sort of hard not to take personally, considering yesterday's whole events. I just felt like crap the whole day. I mean, it's possible we're just going through a phase or whatnot. Just having a little independent streak, or you know, we didn't care for something I'd done that day or something. I'm hoping they warm up a little bit before I ship them out. I mean, they're obviously like hang out with you birds, because you know, they both, you know, when they come out of their carrier, they just they come over and they hang out on the platform I made for them next to me. Yeah, I don't make them do that. They just they do that willingly. And I mean, Banana let me scritch them, and that was nice. But yeah, I'm just things are a lot at this exact moment in time. I'm just trying to adjust to a couple slightly unpleasant variables at once. I've been remaking my my intro screens. I like the ones I have. Don't get me wrong, but the program that I was using to make them, a lot of the assets on my right, hi Taco, on my on that intro screen, hi sweetie, what do you need? Are pro subscription only. So at this point, I cannot re-download anything or add new designs in that format without a watermark, which watermarks annoy me more than almost anything. Hi, sweet. Where are you going? In terms of just like being able to produce like unbranded content, you know? Like, it's my personal loft videos. I don't want your stupid company putting their logo in my corner, you know? I'm not exactly catering to a 20,000 wide audience here, you know? Like, I'm just got like 40 subscribers, I think, at this point, or something, you know? I'm not paying a subscription just to access a couple icons. So, I went on an icon hunt. I guess vector would probably be more accurate. So, you know, I just went and I found a bunch of transparent background images. You can fit there. You can fit under the, maybe you can't. You can jump over though. I don't care. You're a bird. You could fly. So I went and I gathered a bunch of transparent vectors involving pigeons, and I bought a $15 program that's it's just a video editor, but like unlike the one I currently have, it's pretty good for making like intros and with, you know, with importable assets and you know, easily customizable motion graphics. So I've been working on just putting together like the same like graphics, or not the same, but like same type, but obviously different because I don't have access to the same exact design assets. So I redid all the like birdie profiles. They all have their own sort of unique one at this point, which hopefully doesn't clash too much. And so I spent a lot of yesterday doing that. At this point, I've put together like one new screen that's you know, that got the more complicated aspects of the mature birds versus just the you know, just the text and the icons. So, you know, like the ones that like say like featuring Taco and Cloud with Newt and Storm, like those. And I manually made a GIF in my other program of an arrow, so I could put that in and have the same format as the previous one. The background gradient is a little different because you can't customize the gradient in the actual like software I'm using, but I may just start to like make my own and shove that in the back instead of using the preset ones, because the preset ones you can't customize at all, which was a little frustrating. Like, I was originally making the birdie profile pictures like in that program, but the whole framing thing was really annoying, and I was like, I need to be able to customize these colors better, and I can't. So I just stuck them in like 3 consecutive programs to get them where I wanted them to be. And now I actually have like an image template that I can use and reuse, and not have to make again every time. That is part of the secret of having multiple. Hi, sweetie. Having multiple designed intros is reusable assets. And sort of funnily, this program will export in pretty much every like, you can just create like an intro out of nothing on this program, which is why I chose it. And it will export in pretty much any resolution you want, but it's on a scale. You can't like just like plug one in and have it go, okay, I'll do that. So the scale goes up to 1080p, which is HD. Standard HD is 720, and then quad HD, which is what I film in, is it's 4 times standard HD, 720, and that is not on the list. It's not on the scale at all. So I have to yank it all the way up to 4K, and then I put it through my other software, which downscales it back into 1440p. So I'm not just having a weird mix of resolutions in my videos. I don't know how YouTube would deal with that. So there's that. You gonna feed the kiddos? So I'm trying not to make them like too busy, because they're definitely a little different than the ones that I've been doing so far. Just I don't have access to the same exact animation protocols, I guess. So, it's, I want to have a layer of interesting motion. I am a little concerned that it is perhaps, a little overwhelming, so I'm trying to fine-tune it. You'll probably see that first intro that I made today, because, that's the one I did first, is the Peep and Loft Hangout Time one. Hey, Taco. And, do you guys like that ramp? Now that I put the sticky, hi. Now that I put the sticky treads on it? That's my toes. Yeah, see how she just sweeps? Stop it. So yeah, I spent some time refining that last night, and just trying not to make it too horribly busy. Taco, please. So hopefully it will turn out all right. Though I might mess with the background before I send it out, because the background is currently just a little too uniformly orange. That was the nice thing about the old program I used, was that like it gave you like several different gradients to choose from, and then you could like manually choose the second color and get like a really nice combination that way. But again, these gradients, not customizable. You choose one, and you choose the one that's closest to what you want it to be. And it's not necessarily matching the old color. So I again may fix that before this uploads. It's just so orange. It's like so orange. But none of the gradients were like quite right, you know? Hi, Pippies! Oh, little bird just, wow, almost a red bird. What the fuck was that? Did not look like a cardinal. Weird, okay. What's the same? I don't even know. So yeah, the whole intro system's gotta be revamped because you know, I made as many categories as I could while I had that free trial going, in the hopes that I would not have to make another one. But you know, I do know that more permanent birds are gonna move in, and it'd be weird just to have like 4 out of 6 permanent birds on the intro screens, and you know, not all of them. So I don't know. I'll have to think of something to do there. Maybe have like a 2-part intro program, intro thing, intro video, intro section. Like one with the title and one with the cast members, I guess. So we'll get there when we get there, but for now it's probably just gonna stay the one intro. But you'll puppet that right, Newt. Well, it's not him doing the green poops because that's brown. Disgusting. Disgusting! Splattered! But you know, recently I did make that new intro screen for like the egg update. Which you know, sort of throwing off my whole style guide, so to speak. So yeah, I'm working on revamping the whole one, and I mean, that was sort of the problem with that pro subscription, you know, was that one, you know, I made as many categories as I could, but sometimes you just don't think of every category you want to make, you know? Feels weird to just stick a new category under a different screen, you know? Oh, we're just smacking Daddy around. I see we have not forced our kids to leave the nest yet. Also, this is the first time I've seen them back in there after seeing them on the ground. So I think they're getting better lift than they were before. I'm going to pause for a second and bring the carrier in here and just have it so the kids can see it and see if they want to make their way over by themselves before I do the more standard hold box up to child, wait 5 to 10 minutes for child to finally decide to jump in, and then wait another 3 minutes hoping the other kid will jump in, and then the first kid wants to jump out, so I just guide the second one in. So if we could just make that decision by ourselves, or at least know that it's coming earlier, perhaps we can make our freaking decision a little sooner, because we think at the speed of snail about things. So, brief pause. Are you coming out? Huh? Where are you going? I was gonna get the carrier, but, if you're gonna come out by yourself, I feel like I should catch that on film. What are you doing, Nanners? Indecisive braining time. I can't tell if we're gonna fly or if we're gonna sit. See this? See the amount of thought that it requires for us to do an action? Come on, kiddo. You wanna come see me? Hi! What are you doing, kid? Is this Daddy? Flappy, flappy, flappy. There's Plum. We are definitely the more likely one to be following than to be leading. If the second clutch's remaining egg hatches, be interesting to see what our sort of personality is like. Hi, Taco. And how independent we are, considering we're gonna have to make all our decisions without the input of a sibling. What are you doing, kiddo? Is that a bird you don't know? I mean, you've seen her your whole life, but doesn't mean you're friends. Hi, Banana! Hi, Plum! What are you doing, kiddo? Yeah, we definitely got a percentage more of Storm than Banana did. We both got this weird, like, combo of Daddy and Mommy. I think we are, you know, at least somewhat inherently friendly. We do come over and we do hang out inside. But we are also very, very cautious about certain things. We gotta think about what we're gonna do real hard before we do it. It's a weird combination of Newt and Storm. Because, you know, Newt's so outgoing, so friendly, so willing to forgive. And Storm is constantly disgruntled and only in people for the food. And what I would classify as at least somewhat skittish. Are you checking that wall out? Look at the kissy babies. What's going on, kids? Yeah, is taco on my head? What's that about? Gotta say, it's getting really hard to tell Storm apart from the kids from inside. You know, we've got that same base pattern pretty much, and you know, the rest of my birds all look pretty different. And now we've got two pseudo storm clones walking around. It takes me a second to figure out who I'm looking at. Gotta move a little bit upright. Okay, well now I'm really gonna pause because I do need to use the restroom. And then I'll bring the carrier in. So, burb. Hi, who is that? That must be Newt. He's so heavy. Is it Newt? Yeah. Are we thinking about getting in the box? Buddy, could you stop pooping on me? Is it on me still? Should be like here.
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's on the bill of the hat.
Oh, I can deal with that.
What's a useful thing for the hat to help you out with?
Why do you think I wear it like this and not on the front?
Right.
Is Daddy on my head? Here comes Daddy. You know, if Daddy wanted to come inside for inside time, I would let him. Because Daddy is a good boy.
Daddy likes your room.
Daddy does like my room. I'm sure he'd be thrilled with its current setup too. He's like, ooh, so many platforms. He says, what is this? He says, is this a nest? What is that? I did stuff you in that to weigh you, didn't I? Yeah, your babies get in and out of that all the time. Oh, what are you doing? Huh? See, that's clear. See it? See that? He says, whoa, why are you tapping it? Yeah, just because you're a loft bird doesn't mean you couldn't have inside time if you didn't, if you wanted to. I know that you would adjust pretty well to it. He says, I don't know. I was stuffed in there a couple times. Even though I am very forgiving. Daddy definitely would not be allowed to be in as long as the babies, though, because Storm does need a break off those eggies. Well, off that eggie. Are those bath treads helpful at all, buddy?
Do they seem like it?
I think so. Taco's like, what's this?
They're all so dozy. Newt does love the ramp.
Huh?
I said Newt does love the ramp.
Oh, yeah. He's like, this is great. He goes up and down it. Here he comes. Squeezes right under that gap.
Going back up.
You're ridiculous. Coming back down. Yeah, what's going on in there? Hmm? Try not to teach your kids that it's a scary place, okay?
Checking it out.
That taco?
Yes.
I thought so. It feels like nothing almost. It can be hard to tell between the boys and the girls, but I can usually tell if it's a boy or if it's a girl. Because there's like at least 100 grams difference. Hi, Plum. What are you doing? Boy, babies love trying to eat poop. They're like, this must be edible.
That's how they established their microbiome.
Boy, these are some kissy babies with each other, I'll tell you that. Hi, Banana. Hi, Banana. Banana, you are perhaps a little aggressive with the preening. We sit. Oh, we stand.
My little legs probably still get tired.
You're a preen machine. You can tell that Plum's like starts out enjoying it, and then Plum's eventually like, okay, all right.
Sort of like Jade until now.
Yeah. Boy, you're going on a little grit crusade there, Taco.
Look at those feathery feet.
I know. Plum got daddy's feet to the extreme. And we jump so easily now.
We're strong.
We jump like real birds. You're getting enough grit there, Taco? Jesus.
I gotta prep for my next set of eggs.
You're blocking the preening, Daddy. I feel like he likes to come just like check on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, how are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you up to?
You're my baby.
I'm still responsible for you for like another 2 weeks.
So they're fluttering their wings at him.
I would say that's actually just vibrating. That's the fluttering.
Are you gonna kiss Dad?
The vibrating is interesting because it has like 3 different meanings. One is just fear. One I would say is excitement, and one I would say is just vague anticipation for like anything.
I guess it's kind of like people, right? It's sort of like trembling. You could tremble for all those reasons.
Yeah. Banana, what are you doing back there? Just see your butt. It says you could probably feed yourself.
Yeah, he's like we're sort of done with that.
I saw him feed them earlier, but he's sort of at the point where he's like, I would prefer if we didn't have to do this.
It's like tapering off.
So he like his beak will open, but then he's kind of like,
yeah, you don't need it.
You have to say, I've not heard the I'm gonna feed you cooing in a couple days. Taco is still eating grit. She's obviously looking for the parts that she likes because she's sweeping. What are you looking for in particular, darling? Oh, Newt's preening is good.
Oh, he's like, I still love you. I'm not gonna feed you because you need to learn to feed yourself.
He says, I preen, baby. I preen, baby. I preen my baby. Oh, that's a sweet daddy. Storm does not give a shit about those kids. At this point, Storm's like, who are you?
I've moved on.
She's like, I know you're mine, but like, I have no part in you. She'll come and she'll just look at them.
She's checking up to make sure Newt's doing a good job.
What's your kid doing? He's obviously having content thoughts because he's doing beak smackies. Newt is such a good daddy.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think this clutch would have done as well without Newt.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it had been Storm and some bird equivalent to Storm, I don't think it would have been as, I don't think the kids would have been fed as well.
Yeah. She just seemed a little disconcerted at first.
See, here's the thing, is I think Newt is A, instinctually just a great father, and B, he's really used to having a beak shoved up his throat. Storm does not have that practice.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was like, oh, this is weird. Because she would like reach for their beak, and she would like get it in her mouth, and then she'd be like, ah.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about Big Man? My whittle chicken? He's trembling at the kids too.
Yeah.
He says, I love my kids. I'm sort of getting the sense that they are perhaps not going to get kicked out exactly at 3 weeks. Sorry, at 4 weeks. I mean, we are past 4 weeks and he's kissing the kids.
He does do that.
I wonder if these kids will continue to get his attention until the next clutch hatches.
Yeah, I bet that happens quite a bit.
There's Storm. There's the whole family. It's like, wait, is that egg alone? Is that egg unattended? He says it's unattended, I think. He says it's
I'm going back.
It's funny to see the egg thought enter their head. Hello, chicken man. What on God's earth are you gonna do when we get a boy who's bigger than you? You're so used to your privilege. Plum says, what is Daddy doing? Hi, Taco. I didn't even see you, but I know who you are. Newt has been kind of a jerk to Taco today. He's been following her around being mean for no particular reason. Maybe he feels like since the kids are out and about that he doesn't want Taco on the floor or something.
Maybe as the kids are getting more independent, he's getting more protective.
Which is sort of weird, because once they're on the floor, that's supposed to be like, well, you're on your own for the most part. Like, I'll come down and feed you till you feed yourself, but,
Oh, once again, good daddy.
He's a good daddy.
I was looking like I was just, piece wasn't here.
Yeah. Is that sort of make you crouch? Do you not like that? I was like, where's Newt? He's on the other side of the carrier. What's Daddy doing? What is Daddy doing? What? He's still looking inside. What is that, Newt? Huh? Hi, Newt. Are you thinking thoughts about that? Hi, Banana. Hi, Banana. What are you doing? Hmm? What's up? Hi, Taco. You just come in and out, huh? Where's Newt? Oh, there he is. You know that's clear. I put you in all the time. Taco, you may be the smartest bird in the loft. What's she doing? Are you preening yourself in the mirror? Oh, you big himbo. Hi, Banana. Hi, Banana. What do you think about, kiddo? You seem to be having thoughts. Huh? You see something out there? It's kissing the mirror again. Catbird. More grit? Really? Damn, girl. Number. Just gotta keep adjusting slightly so I don't lose all my blood. You see just the tip of Banana's tail. peeking out from behind the paper. Hey, Newt. What's up? Hi, Banana. Hey, Ducko. What's up? That's nice. Thank you. Ow, sweetie. Was Banana back there? Taco was just standing on my shoulder. Hi, sweetheart. I don't think Daddy wants to feed you anymore. Or he would like to avoid it. He will, but he's reluctant. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? What do you think about? Oh, you want to get my nose? Where you going, She's on my hand holding the phone. Hi. Taco bounce off my head. babies? Babies? Wanna go inside? Wanna go inside? This isn't really an offer for you, Taco. We're stubborn kids. Oh. Inside time? Where in God's name is Plum? Oh, there we are. Hi. Come on. My kiddos. Not you. You're being mean. What's that about? He says, boy, I'm handsome. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to encourage the kids to come inside a little more strongly. I'm getting hungry and it's been a while. So, this is probably the end, so thanks for watching.